back and thank you for joining me for this deeper dive into the prostitution wound. Now, in part one, we explored what the prostitution wound is, how it manifests in our lives, and we touched on my own story of navigating this wound during my addiction and in my business. So, today, I want to take this conversation further. We want to go deeper and we want to heal this aspect of us. Okay, so we're going to look at the deeper layers of this wound, the patterns of self-abandonment, and how it shows up in subtle ways, and what it truly means to heal and integrate this wound. So, if you're ready to reclaim your worth and your value and step into a life of deep alignment and unapologetic self love, then this episode is for you. So let's revisit what the prostitution wound represents at its core. It's not about literal prostitution, it's the pattern of abandoning yourself, rejecting yourself, doubting yourself, your values, and your truth for external validation, approval, or survival. So, pardon me, what I've discovered in my own journey and through working with clients is that this wound doesn't always scream, okay? It whispers. It shows up in the subtle choices that we make, taking on clients who don't align with your energy because you, quote unquote, need the money, or discounting your prices, or way over delivering out of fear you're not enough, or staying silent when your soul is begging you to speak your truth. Now, these small acts of self-abandonment accumulate, creating a deep disconnect from your worth and a cycle of scarcity. So, why is healing this wound essential for abundance? The prostitution wound is deeply tied to scarcity consciousness. It keeps you in a state of survival where you are chasing approval and clients and money instead of magnetizing them from a place of alignment. And when this wound is healed, everything changes. You stop working from a place of fear and start creating from your soul. You attract clients and opportunities that are truly aligned because you're showing up for yourself and as your authentic self. And the money flows in ways that feel more easy and joyful because you're no longer trading your energy for validation. Healing this wound isn't just about money, of course. It's about reclaiming your power and stepping into the frequency of trust and worthiness and abundance. So, here are 3 key steps to start healing this journey, and I'm going to run a beautiful alignment to support us today at the end of the podcast. So, the first one is to recognize these patterns, of course. So, we really want to take an honest look at where you might be abandoning yourself. Are you saying yes to things that do not feel aligned? Are you discounting your worth? Because awareness is truly the first step to breaking this cycle. And then you want to start setting your boundaries. This is literally a reclamation of your energy and sovereignty. And setting boundaries, it's not just with others, but with yourself. Committing, embodying that devotion to showing up for your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. And then every time you make a choice that honors your worth, you are literally rewiring, you're recoding your energy. So there was a moment in my business where I faced a choice. Constantly lower my prices to attract more clients, or hold my value and trust that the right ones would come. The fear was real, but I chose to trust because that was what felt right, the right thing to do. And that decision really shifted things for me, because not just financially, but energetically. Yeah, I stopped chasing and started receiving. And it feels so much easier, I'll tell you. So, healing the prostitution wound is about more It's more than just taking practical steps. This is about shifting your energy. It's about aligning with the frequency of worthiness and abundance and trusting that the universe responds to your energy and not hustle, okay? Not force. And this is where the work gets to be both sometimes challenging, but also so beautifully magical. Because when you heal this wound, you don't just change your relationship with money, you transform your entire life. So I'm going to bring through a beautiful alignment here, and we're going to clear up any self doubt and self rejection that may be in your field. And all you need to do to receive this alignment is to send me a yes in your mind if you grant me permission to access your higher self and soul records. Good. Let's open up the field here and divine love and light with the sacred light open. Good. And just drop into your heart and imagine that you're breathing in and out of your heart while I run this alignment. In divine love and light, run self-doubt and self-rejection now. Good. This alignment's coming through for you. Just breathe through it. Now, trauma, especially when we are young, can create self-doubt and rejection of self. And this takes us away from sovereignty and love. So this alignment will bring healing to your heart and your emotional body. It's dissolving feelings of unworthiness, self-rejection, self-doubt, and self-abandonment. So just breathe through this. Good. And this can dramatically improve patterns in your life where you are experiencing rejection, judgment, and abandonment from other people, and ultimately bring you more solidly back into an understanding of the truth of how amazing you are in this now moment and back into alignment with your own sovereignty and self-love. So we're just going to be with this as you receive. Good. Beautiful. Now this alignment will continue to run as long as necessary in the most optimal amounts and paces as guided by your higher self and soul records. So it's all perfect. And just know that the prostitution wound doesn't define you. It is simply a reflection of where you were taught to abandon yourself. And it's an invitation to reclaim your power. Your worth is not negotiable. You don't have to trade your energy, your truth, or your soul for survival. You are here to thrive, to create, and to live in alignment with your highest self. So if this resonates with you, take a moment today to ask yourself, where have I been abandoning myself? Where have I been abandoning my worth, and how can I reclaim it? Thank you for joining me for this deeper exploration today. And if you're ready to continue this journey, I'd love to hear your thoughts or support you further. Let's rise together. Just reach out to me. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye.